right, hey guys. So this is the second day for the JXCL, the tournament. As where we left off last time, we have Kia Soul versus Zoblaw. We call it Zoblaw. Vinny versus S4TV. Booty Pop versus Defsu. Tomomo versus Tetsuni. And so yeah, we're only gonna do the quarterfinals today. I'm doing this as a video recording as well for people who missed the live stream later to potentially watch on YouTube. Because tonight is Sunday night and it is the arena rush hour, so because a lot of these guys are top players, I do want to respect their time as well. But thank you again guys for coming on time and joining me, and the guys on stream of course watching this live. The first match will be Kia Soul versus Zoblaw. This quarterfinal will be best out of 3, and then when we move on to the semifinals and the finals, we're going to do best out of 5. So this is a reminder. Before we fully start, as the guys are prepping, I do want to give a shout out to my patrons supporting me on Patreon. Hippie, Deekboy, Azure27, thank you guys for the support, and the guys of course on Twitch always helping out with subs and stuff like that. So with that said, they're trying to battle each other right now. It's not working yet. And of course, to return, we do have Melanie as a guest commentator. Hopefully you guys enjoyed his commentary yesterday for the part 1 for the round 16. I think it's very insightful, especially for me. Especially for me. Anyways, here we go. Right. We got the pre-ban.
Can you re-ban?
Okay, pre-bans are out.
And Valencia.
So, okay, so Zoblaw obviously saw Kia's performance yesterday with Valencia, or has seen his videos on Valencia. So, Zoblaw may have a advantage here at the beginning.
Okay. Alright, so I mean, first pick Lilius is usually relatively neutral. But the one thing that Lilius isn't so good into is SSB, so we do see SSB pick out from Zoblaw.
ML Ken.
See the ML Ken. We saw yesterday a lot of people picking RB SSB into ML Ken. Not doing so well especially because RB specifically has to do AoE.
Yeah.
So Zoblaw will definitely have to be careful to not pick too much AoE in this case.
Oh, stacking a lot of support.
Yeah, Zoblaw will definitely have to pick some kind of at least DPS as his last pick. Otherwise, just SSB will get banned out and he's stuck with supports.
Yeah.
We see the Zerato come out, which is fine against SSB, and also with the Violin will prove to be pretty useful against DN.
Yeah. So you think Kia is probably gonna keep the SSB, maybe take out Dien or Ruel?
Yeah, I'm thinking that based off Kia's comp, he doesn't have a ton of damage to be able to burn through Ruel. So I think given the picks that Zoblaw has done right now, assuming the last one isn't something super threatening, Kia might actually consider banning the Ruel.
Yeah.
Because I know his Zerato being very slow, and ML Ken not being particularly fast either, you might have a difficult time, even with Lilius' dual attacks, to get through Zoblaw's team.
Right. And
Maid Chloe, while provides some stain, isn't a ton.
Yep. Okay, I'm gonna block out the pick for the ban so Kia can ban with confidence here. Interesting. Okay, so the ban has been set. Yeah, this one's tough. I wouldn't know which one to ban from Zoblaw's point of view.
Yeah, so evidently Kia's thinking that without the Knight, he can kind of push through Zoblaw's team, which he might be able to. And the crowd ban from Zoblaw is so hopefully because Zoblaw also wants to burn through Kia. So this match might not be that long, but we'll have to see.
Yeah.
because both sides got rid of the reduction, which means that a lot of damage come out very fast.
Yeah. Okay, Lilius the first turn. Oh, no immunity on the DN. Or the SSB.
Usually that means that they're high resist, but the fact that SSB doesn't have it either, I guess not. Either Kia has a lot of effectiveness or that's a low resist DN, which is interesting because while I think that Lilius is pretty fast, I think if you have a low resist DN, even if it's fast, you definitely need immunity. Otherwise, something like that occurs.
Exactly.
Got Potion Vial on Rel. That's not that's not the most common of artifacts on her for sure.
Yeah. Usually people go for waters because she's pretty tanky, right? So you wanted to stay alive.
Yeah, waters or anything else that benefits from being hit, because Rel is usually out of all the Soul Weavers, Rel's one of the more priority targets.
Right.
So things like Idol's Cheer, Touch of Rekos is the one really good one. But waters is also definitely a choice if you're really just worried about her specifically dying.
Right.
Okay. So we see the defense break into Lilius, but I don't remember if this Lilius is on Aureus. If it is, this actually could be pretty scary. Kia could lose his Lilius relatively fast.
Whoa, what the heck? We lost the feed. We lost the feed. Hold on 1 second, guys. So OP it broke. It's alright, guys. If
I guess Karen got his wish. He destroyed the world.
Hold on, wait.
That's 3.
I think I just have to hold on. Let's see. Let me rejoin this. It's okay. Keep up the match, guys. Don't worry about it. Okay, no, Key is now on Discord. I think he's swapping back in. Spectate mode. Smilegate Hero spectate mode.
They evidently have a spectate mode planned because it's a tab on the right. Coming soon.
They just
Hopefully they can hurry on it because we know how many things have been coming soon in Epic 7.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the Dagger Sakar reputation.
Oh yeah, that thing's existed. Oh yeah, that thing's still there.
That thing's been there since like the beginning of the game.
My goodness. Okay, so we lost the feed. Has the match, like I don't know what's happened actually. Hold on, let's see. Fix the matchmaking, Monkus.
I don't know if they're just playing it out normally, or if you think if they're trying to fix it and it messed up anything. So, do you think we might be redoing this match, or with the same picks and everything? It was pretty early on.
Yeah, it was pretty early on. We could try something like that. If I think Kia is just retrying to mirror. If anything, then I think Zobla. Do you wanna just do it? Like it's lower frame rate, but we can still see it. Or we could just jump to the second fight for now. We'll come back to you guys. So I think if Vinny and Nas4, if you guys are up to doing it, let's do that first, okay? So Vinny and S4 were the second ones to go. Okay, they said sounds good. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait for them to boot up and then we'll get. Wait. S4, you want to do that? It was working before. Okay, it's okay. He said, "Let me restart my internet for good luck," but it was working for before, so that makes me more nervous. Okay. Restarting the internet. Okay, hold on. Okay, wait, he's live. Give me a sec.
Right.
Yeah, okay, we have the feed up. All right. All right, so I think we can hop over now. Vinny, yeah, he's in 5555. Wait, where did Vinny go? Oh man. What was meant to be a quick quarterfinal, yeah, Vinny.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, technical difficulties. Yeah.
All right, there he is.
Okay. Sean B. Woo! Yeah. No face cam. Okay, so. Alright, here we go. Good luck, guys. Vinny versus S4 TV. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna turn on the pre-band screen.
Okay.
Okay, so pre-bands are being made right now. Okay, pre-band has been made. Wow, interesting.
Interesting that he has to ban the Yuna, which Vinny did use yesterday, for both matches, or I don't remember for the third match, but evidently S4 doesn't want to go through the attack and speed buff since Vinny showed his Sid a lot yesterday as well.
Yes. So I think that's a good start, but Vinny's got other speedy heroes up his sleeve, so this is gonna be interesting. But S4 with the A cart first pick, interesting.
He wants the 15%.
Okay, C Dom. All right. So probably a fast RB looks like it right now. Otherwise, or maybe just preventing S4 from cleaving.
Well, I mean, RB can be built a lot of different ways, and some people use RB as their cleaver as well. And so, really can't tell. I think at this point yet.
Okay.
Okay, the FCC in the made just for reduction and revive.
Ooh. I have yet to see Vinny's Bazaar, to be honest. I wonder. I gotta ask him on a personal level in terms of how much speed gear does he actually have? Because I know he said he spread himself thin, but I don't know. I think his entire roster is pretty darn fast.
So an SSB pick, which means that which means that likely, first of all, a lot of these have some speed. I don't know if CDOM herself, if she's built full damage, or she's a little bit faster with a little more tankiness.
Yeah.
Because Vinny can only pick one more pusher at most, and Bazaar isn't exactly a pusher. While he pushes back, that means your units still have to be able to get their turn. Though, of course, CDOM can get pushed up by either RB or SSB.
Mursa. Oh. That's a pretty tough one. Kayron, Mursa, and A-Cart.
Yeah.
That's a pretty tough one.
There's a lot of possible bans that can come out from Vinny, because there's both honestly, any of these bans really on S4's side would probably be decent. I think that he's probably gonna end up going for some kind of either the ban of, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. It's hard to tell really, because S4 has, I mean, Vinny has no sustain, and if he gets fucked over by misses, the misses are obnoxious, the revive is obnoxious, and the fact that Karen can't die means that there's a lot that can go wrong.
Yeah.
For Vinny's essentially kind of pseudo cleave.
Yeah.
It's not exactly cleave at this point though. We'll have to see what they decide to ban.
Yeah.
So
A-Cart. Wow, I kept the Kayron.
Yep. So the A cart ban, he doesn't want to miss, which means that most likely Vinny is pretty confident in being able to one-shot some of these despite some FCC reduction and made. But at the same time, he does have Basar, and he got Basar through. So I think it turned out pretty well for Vinny in terms of the big ban. In terms of what ban.
Okay, so Basar gets the first turn.
He
Crit.
misses both the Kayron and the Mursa.
Yeah. Elbrus Ritual Sword.
Okay. So Cdom will push up everyone else here, which will let RB get her turn, or his turn, sorry.
Yeah.
But SSB won't cut neither Kayron nor Mursa.
So probably needs to soul burn.
I think at this point, since neither of the DPS got tagged with unbuffable, he might have to just try to kill the maid here.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, the maid has no Alexis proc.
Yeah, he's gonna struggle killing this maid.
Was it very tanky
No, never
Kayron,
mind.
or did it miss?
I'm not sure.
Can't even see the HP. It's pretty pixelated. 10,000. No, I don't know.
No, it probably. I think it missed in that case.
So it might be a Moonlight Dreamblade Kayron.
It might be, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, admittedly,
Yeah.
he got the Kambasar here. And he's gonna start working on SSB, is what it looks like.
Yep.
I don't know if I would actually... Well, I guess there's no burn left for Cdom. So Cdom at this point is not very threatening.
Right.
So, it sucks that he doesn't end up killing SSB. Because now SSB gets her S3 off. And gets triple or quadruple crit. So this Mursa is probably going to die even on a miss on the next hit, given how low she is.
Yeah.
But
We got the skill null up.
on the unit set, yeah, can get it,
Yeah.
which is really big because
That Kayron. That
well,
Kayron could end
actually,
it.
so it turns out that RB gets to go before and knock
Interesting.
off that skill nullifier right now. But with that revive buff as well, I think Vinny, it's not looking too good for Vinny right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's over.
Yeah, because he can get the buff extension right here,
Yeah.
and then kill off RB and still have immunity.
Yeah.
Most importantly,
Yeah.
and so he can't get blinded either. So we're getting the lag, but of course this is definitely going to kill the Cdom, and then RB's going to die to Mursa.
Yeah.
And I think Vinny doesn't really have a chance at this point.
Yeah, no, it's over. It's over. Soul burned. GG, guys. Very, very, very big brain on that Dodge team there. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
Okay, so that's one for S4, and so if S4 gets the next one, S4 goes on to the semifinals. Yeah, and then Vinny, if he gets one, then we'll have to see. All right, here comes the second one, guys.
All right, you have to give me a sec. I'll be right back.
Yep, no problem.
For a minute.
All right, pre-ban in progress. Okay, 1 second. Same tactic? Pre-ban DN on Vinny's side. No, Astor is going to try something different. Huh.
Alright, I'm back. So
So
you
we got
see a change in ban from S4.
yeah. Ruel now for Vinny. S4 has fallen Cecilia.
Yeah. I'm wondering if with the Rel pick, is Vinny planning on just going for a more standard bruiser kind of comp right now? Looks like we get the Crow, so I think that is the case.
Yeah, we're gonna go Bruiser, yeah. S4 is very, very confident at drafting his picks here.
So, depending on how S4's Cecilia is built, this could be really scary for Vinny because if the Cecilia actually has the effectiveness to provoke both the Crow and the Rel, it can render both of them pretty useless later on.
Yeah.
When you might need a revive or you might need to Crowl. But it all depends on how it's built.
Mm-hmm. Double Reviver. So Vinny kind of has to bring in a DPS on this last one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage.
There's definitely a lot of protection for this Kayron, but still, I think Kayron might have a little bit of a difficult time here because not only is he going into blues, so there's SB and Momo.
Yeah.
But the thing is that one of the issues with Kayron is that if he's generally not very tanky of a unit, so he can be killed multiple times relatively easily compared to some other units that you could have in his place.
Yeah.
So oftentimes his efficacy in I guess these more bruisery fights depends on how well you can really protect him.
Okay, so he went with the Alencia Vinny on the last pick.
Yeah, so with Alencia he gets a guaranteed defense buff, no matter who gets banned.
Okay, so
S4 ended up banning Kayron because that's the big DPS threat to Spectre Tenebria. And Vinny banned Spectre Tenebria because he was worried that his Kayron would get banned out. The question though now is for Vinny is, I think that first of all, Vinny doesn't have enough damage to win this early. He definitely is going to have to wait for Battle Frenzy, I think. The question is, I guess, if S4 can do enough damage to get through that, because I think if S4 can burn through Vinny before Battle Frenzy, I don't think Vinny will win, but we'll see, because there's no attack of either on S4's side.
Right, yeah. There's no it's more protection, and yeah, the SSB. We'll see how the SSB is built here.
Yeah, it definitely here is definitely a case where your SSB I think has to be built very well to be able to go through this comp. On the plus side, both Ruel and Mei don't deal too well with AoE damage, and so SSB can probably get damage over time through it, but I don't know if it'll be enough because there's also defense buff.
Yeah.
As well.
So I did notice the Alencia proccing Crimson Seed as well. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Elbrus resist. Okay, so this is the test for the resistance, I think. We're gonna see.
Yeah, if this is quad crit, that means this is damage and not this is most likely a damage FCC, but as you see, into defense buff with Aureus, that doesn't do too much.
Yeah.
In this case, it would have been definitely better to have an effectiveness oriented FCC instead.
Yeah. Oh, effectiveness is pretty high, unless that Crow is not on effect resist.
Might be.
Yeah, he's safe. He's safe here completely. There's nothing that Vinny can do. Protected by skill null. Proof of Valor made Chloe, huh?
So as you see with the amount of damage SSD did with the S3, both Maid and Ruel don't deal with this kind of damage very well, where you're kind of hitting everyone at once.
Yeah.
Because they can't heal. They don't have good AoE heals.
Yeah.
And they have relatively long cooldowns on their heals as well for Ruel. And Maid herself heals some, but not that much. And so the question again is, can SSB get through these people? But also, you have to be a little bit careful, because if Kraut manages to kill off your SSB, then S4 is definitely in a very tight spot at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Definitely, Vinny's kind of win condition, or like, would be to be able to combo this Alencia with the Crow, because that can easily take her out for sure.
Yeah, that's a good def break there left on that SSB. That barrier is pretty fat too.
Fortunately, though, it seems that S4 is able to provoke the Crow, and so that will help him out a lot, I think, in this match.
Yeah. The guys on the stream chat commenting on the quality. Yeah, sorry guys, not much I can do here. Not in my control. We have, yeah. Okay, I don't know. I actually have no idea what happened there. I think he went with the S1. The Pixel War. Yeah, it's pretty. It's okay. It's okay.
So if you guys noticed also, this Momo is on Magara's tome, which is actually very, very good, I think. Because, again, the big threat is that the Alencia and the Crow can combo together and kill off this SSB, but since Momo can cycle with Tome, that might help a lot in not getting a bad turn order.
Yeah. Yeah, they're both going very sustaining ones. So Vinny really definitely wants to stay in the game for sure.
Okay, so we see Alencia's S3 for defense buff and strip the CR-Min immunity.
Yeah. Oof, that Crow is almost going down.
Yeah. Whether or not he lands provoke is very important.
Yeah.
So he did not, which is kind of is scary, but I don't. How much HP did this SB have again? Oh, with the dual attack.
Oh yeah, no,
die.
yeah, she's out. She's out.
Despite the share, reducing the damage, I think she's gonna die to this Crowl.
Yeah, I didn't notice the SSB's HP since it was pixelated, but the Crowl only has 20,000 HP too. So let's see. Yeah, no, that's out.
Yeah.
Okay, so
so now that SSB is gone, S4 doesn't have damage to get through all of this defense, and the revives mean that even if someone dies,
he's yielded this one, right? Did he
click
click
like
yield?
he's trying to yield.
Okay, so it's buggy, but you're trying to yield. Okay, S4. Whatever the case, then if you consider that a yield, then we'll give this one to Vinny. It looks like a bug. All right, don't worry, guys. Don't worry.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Wow, it's very RTA is very buggy. Buggy plus pixelated plus frame drops. So extra content. All right, so this is the last one, guys. This 1-1. That's pretty exciting. Good job, Vinny, on that one. Although I would still say that the both drafts were pretty good. It was hard to say which one would win in that one. Here goes the invite.
Definitely missing that provoke on the Crow that one time hurt a lot, because if you did land the provoke and prevent at least Crow at least one more turn, even with that dual attack, you could have at least healed SSB.
Oh, 100%, yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why we have to do the best out of 3 at least. Otherwise, RNG can really be brutal.
Because on the other hand, right, Vinny has to be a little bit worried about Crow actually dying. Although I think he had made buff still.
Oh,
so
yes, he did. He did the entire time.
It's not too scary.
Yeah.
If he gets low.
Yeah.
Alright, so we go back to the Uniban, which is interesting because Yuno wasn't in that draft at all either.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's... Actually, I don't know. I kind of wonder why S4 decided to go back to banning Yuno based off that last game.
Yeah, most likely S4 does know Vinny is really good at speed, so he probably wants to pin Vinny back on defaulting to bruiser comps.
He may have also felt that he has the units to deal with RB.
Right, that's true.
Because the time he did face RB, actually, wait, did he win that one? Yeah,
He did. Yeah, S4 won the
we were
first
against
one.
RB. So
Yep.
maybe he decided that letting RB is fine, and actually maybe he wants Vinny to RB even
Interesting.
because RB does RB can be countered by either a lot of tankiness, or for example CC comps like Fire Tenebria can really mess up RB.
Kron and RB, interesting. So preventing S4 from maybe perhaps picking RB? Oh, sorry, Kron rather?
Maybe. Though I think Vinny might just want Kron for himself here. I suspect we might see an SSB pick from, either side, because SSB is good, I think, on both sides in this case. She does pretty well into both Kron and RB, and she does well into MLKen specifically because he can't counter her S2.
Right.
And if he gets defense broken, he usually gets one shot.
Yep. So Vinny is still waiting for his picks, or we're waiting for Vinny's picks here. Okay, ooh, we got Fire Litica. Interesting.
So we saw the Fire Litica yesterday. I don't remember. Did it ever get let through?
No, it got banned.
Okay, we'll see then. Just by the way, her Last Awakening is not speed, so that doesn't actually have an effect on her main function. I don't actually remember what her Last Awakening
I
is.
think it was attack.
Yeah, in which case you don't really care about that too much for
Yeah.
Fire Litica.
But I'm quite interested in seeing that, because like in everything, unless he doesn't run crit at all, wouldn't you consider that pretty risky right now? Like, I mean, just maybe to strip the Mei Chloe revive, but on MLKen and Carrot,
Yeah, it's a little bit weird because the strip, she'll probably get countered if she tries to strip.
yeah,
Or like even if you don't have any crit, right? There's always a chance that you do crit.
yeah,
And
exactly,
you would just lose her immediately.
yeah,
MLKen is, I think, very scary for Vinny because, and I think we might be seeing the MLKen ban as a result of his picks because Kron, RB, and well, both Kron and RB can't control their AOE,
yeah,
and Litica as well. If you want to strip, you have to AOE as well.
yeah. Oh, very safe team here.
I think we'll probably be seeing, based off these drafts, the MLKen ban from Vinny.
Vinny's got a Ruel, and the other ones are relatively squishy.
Charles.
Don't know if he's gonna go for Charles. He's running out of time. Oh, Spectani.
Okay, Spectre Tenebria is, I don't know about it into this comp because he does have the Rel, but unfortunately, yes, if the Rel gets banned, the Spectre Tenebria can easily die to the Lilius and Carrot AoE, or even possibly the MLKen if the MLKen has crit.
Yeah.
I usually consider Carrot to be pretty good into Spectre Tenebria because
That
she always
burn?
counter burns. Yeah,
Yeah.
If you hit Carrot, she counter burns you.
Yeah.
And especially if like they want to burn Spectre Tenebria and they have a burn on them, you can just instantly die.
I think the game froze again. Smilegate fixed the freaking game. They're stuck at 2 seconds. If you guys memorize the drafts, if we have to restart this one, pick the exact same ones. The only thing is that we don't have proof of which one Vinny chose to ban. So hopefully Vinny will be honest with the ban. Yeah, I think we might need to restart that one. Looks like it's stuck.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty bad specifically today. I don't think we had many game problems yesterday, but today we're getting a ton of stuff. Okay, and S4 is trying to yield right now. I turned off the feed, but he's trying to yield. He can't. He's stuck. As
For
for
those
no,
of you asking,
yeah.
oh, sorry, keep going. You can go.
Sorry. No, I was just gonna tell S4 that if you want, you just reboot it. We can wait. We got the
Yeah, I was gonna
draft. We got the draft. So if you guys pick the same drafts, that would be great.
So yeah, I was gonna say that for those of you asking why we haven't really seen any Charles, at least for higher like ranked play in RTA, Charles is a pretty uncommon draft because he's very inconsistent, which isn't good when you want to win consistently and less off of RNG. So that's the same reason why, like, maybe not to the same extent, but why like people don't really pick Cartuja, for example, because yes, while the 15% dodge can carry you, it's not good enough for carrying the whole game, essentially, consistently. And Charles sort of has that same issue, especially if he's on counter. So generally, the other problem is that Charles gets countered by a lot of units. Kayron is really good in Charles. Tenebria, Red Tenebria, and Spectre Tenebria, I guess, are really good in Charles. Even SSB is good into Charles. Which is like, you know, she's blue, but because she does so much random shit, she's good in Charles too. And so it just turns out that in general, Charles doesn't really have a place in the meta at the moment, even if he's built very, very well. And I think very few people pick Charles, and the ones that do always pick him with like Rel or something that can at least help him revive at least.
Yeah.
If he just gets killed.
Yeah, I've learned that as well. Like I used to drop Charles a ton, and then started realizing that no, he's not gonna work in a lot of things. So, oh, thanks, CC Lee. Got it. Reminded me, Jay can drink some water, and Melanie too. So he's worried about our health. Good guy,
Okay.
good guy.
Thanks.
All right. Well, okay. I think we got the live stream up. One sec. Okay. Yep. All right, guys. I'm gonna bring back the feed in a second, so you guys can go whenever you're ready. Yeah, if you guys remember your drafts, please pick the same. Yeah, this was supposed to be a quick quarterfinal. It's almost been an hour. Oh man, that's crazy. Okay, here we go. This is still the first fight in terms of the first pairing. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter who they pre-ban at this point, but anyways, we got the selection. So Vinny goes first this time. So Vinny is Kayron, Vodrid. First two, ML Ken. Thank you guys. Yeah, and he's got Ludica. Well, I expect Tenny, yeah, but... Who was S4's last pick? Wait, what?
Was it made?
Vinny's throwing the match.
It was made. Because I remember he had the attack buff.
Oh, I see. Never mind. No, he's not throwing the match. He's just taking out the Ruel because he's gonna kill it off anyways.
Yeah. S4 decided.
But how did S4 know? Wait. S4, how did you know that which one he was gonna ban?
Or is it just our side that lagged? It might just be the
Yeah?
stream that lagged.
Okay. Oh, he told me. Okay, got it.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. All right, go.
Yeah, they just communicated each other beforehand before this what we're doing right now.
Perfect.
Who they were gonna ban.
Perfect. Quality players. All right, guys. Good luck. This is the last one, so whoever takes this one will move on to the semifinals. Yeah, good sportsmanship between both. Okay, immunity on everyone. Okay, so we got a 15% RNG here, no matter what Vinny decides to do. Okay. Whoa, we did push back to Ciarman. Sidna, it is not just you. It's the players live feeding. We can't control the quality of the feed.
All right, if we see this double burn on Tenebria, I think she'll live, but she's gonna die next turn.
Yeah. Wow.
So the Tenebria is already dead after this. After whatever she does right now is the only thing she's gonna get to do.
Yeah. He went for the Ciarman. Interesting.
And got resisted.
Wow.
So I feel like Kayron's probably gonna SD for attack buff.
Yeah, I think he has to. He went for.
He goes for a carrot.
Yeah, because he has immunity on, I guess.
Yeah.
But the flame barrier kicks in, and yeah, it looks like she still has quite a bit of health. Oh, maybe he did that strategically so that Lidica doesn't get another. Oh no, he doesn't go for the strip. He's gonna.
He doesn't want Lidica to die right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully, she'll live. I think what Vinny's planning on is RB revives gets people low, and then Kayron can hopefully one shot this. The one shot the ML but I don't know if he has enough damage overall.
Okay, so revive, but no Alexis
No
proc.
greater.
Yeah. Yeah, no greater attack buff. Soul burned. Okay, Ciarman is dead, so
Alright.
a huge chunk of damage mitigation.
And the miss is big because that means RB might stay alive for another turn.
Yeah.
Or at the very least,
Someone's
you have
soul
to
burning.
kill.
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, so
Ooh.
so he has to S3. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty sure he has to S3 the RB. I was gonna say maybe he can S3 the Lilius if he thinks he can kill. Because then I think RB would actually get his next turn.
Right.
But now he doesn't get his next turn, and so without souls, I don't know if this RB can actually kill off this Lilius.
Yeah.
Especially if the Lilius doesn't have Aureus.
Yeah.
I don't remember what the Lilius actually has.
But yeah, I don't know if that Kayron can one shot here. That Lilius especially.
Yeah, and there's no burn either.
Yeah. No.
Yep.
So this one does go to S4. Congrats to S4 and GG Vinny. Alright, so S4 does move on to the semifinals here. We are going to go back to the bracket. So congrats again, S4. Alright, so is Kia ready here?
Yeah, those were three definitely very close matches. Obviously, this is hindsight, but I guess based off hindsight, maybe he should have tried to go for the Lilius one shot because he did have attack buff and 1 HP Kayron. So if he did one shot the Lilius and RB got another turn, especially if that gave him enough souls to burn, I think Kayron S1 could have killed off MLChem.
Yeah,
So-
I think it was a slight misplay there on which one he decided to take out. But,
Definitely, WRTA, it's a bit of a tough call.
yeah.
And you have to make it pretty quick. So
All right, so I think we got Kia's stream going now. Yes, if you guys can start to fight, that'd be great. Thank you guys again for working that out. Okay, sending invite to Zabla. So
wait, so where is he sharing right now? Is he sharing in Discord or is he sharing?
he's actually sharing on the YouTube. If you click that link that
Oh,
DefSu sent there. Sorry, one sec.
Okay.
I gotta
Yeah.
block the
Oh.
pre-bans here. Okay, so pre-bans are done.
Yep. So same bands that we saw originally, half an hour ago. Actually,
Yeah.
more than half an hour ago.
Yeah.
Kron. So SSB is usually a pretty good response to Kron. We also see Made. So there's no Alencia. That means the only other real dispellers is, well, Kia Zerato does have Violin, I think, right? And I don't know if Kia uses Bazaar.
Yeah, I've never seen Kia use Bazaar, but you know, people can always have a little trick up their sleeve.
FCC. FCC is a little bit weird of a pick, to be honest, because FCC doesn't do very well. Neither FCC or Lilius, I guess, do very well to SSB.
Yeah.
But given that Kia already has Kron, I think he might have just decided that he's gonna ban this SSB.
Right.
At the very least, those 3 units are just fine into Made.
Ooh,
Litica.
interesting.
Litica's also definitely,
Double pusher.
yeah. So the thing is, Zablu has to pick a DPS now. He has no choice. But his team is also very, very squishy because he'll have no reduction of
Yeah.
any kind. And he's into a Kron, a possible DPS. I mean, either Lilius or FCC could be DPS. And there's also Zerato.
Yep.
So this is really, I think this is really scary, and I think Kia, right now at least, probably has advantage in terms of pick.
Yeah, I think so too. Melissa. Yeah, Melissa can't solo all those, really.
So, yep, we see the, or, well, I guess not quite, until Zabu also figures out his ban.
Yeah.
Alright,
Okay, so Kron.
Yep, Kron SSB. So Kia kind of had to ban SSB. I think there wasn't really any question about that one. And as for the Kron ban, I think Zabu's definitely scared because the Kron is a lot of AoE damage.
Yeah.
And with no reduction, the Kron could probably, 2 S1s will probably wipe the entire team. Although he does have revive for at least a little bit of sustain.
Interesting that he went with that first.
Yeah, so interesting enough, he does that for the skill nullifier.
Right.
And that's the only reason why, because obviously it doesn't do anything else. I'm surprised he decided not to S2, because at least S2, it at least strips the barrier in this case.
Yeah.
But I guess he wants to try to save his S2 so he can push again afterwards.
Yeah. Attack buff is going up now, but then the Melissa doesn't make it quick enough, but she does have immunity, so nothing's gonna happen to her turn here.
But if the Lilius dual attacks into, I guess he's deciding S3 for
Yeah, to break
for his
it.
dual attack. That makes sense as well.
Yeah. Okay, we got a bit of a lag here, but I don't think that's I think it's the game.
Right.
I've
Let's
seen
see how
that
much
bug.
Melissa can do.
Yeah.
So he's going for the A Robbie.
Oh, Crimson Seed. So no curse.
Yep, no curse.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it'll be hard with just the Melissa. It'll be hard to cut through this team for sure, especially because there's multiple provokes that can just go straight into Melissa.
Wow.
We'll probably see the S3 here. Yep. And the really scary thing for Zablu right now is if the Zerato S3s and strips his revive buff, everyone will just die.
Yeah, yeah. That Litica probably won't see another day.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gone.
Based off, so he's trying to go for the Zerato. Unfortunately, the other problem is that Melissa does have an S1 debuff. I believe it's unhealable, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
So, Melissa, if he hits Zerato and counters and loses another buff, then he's well. I guess he loses all his buffs anyways after this turn, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. I think Zablu, in this case, his mistake was he didn't pick any reduction, and that's the reason why Athletica, while it can be used, is a little bit difficult to use in a bruiser team because she's squishy.
Yeah.
She provides the utility, of course, of resetting someone, which can be very useful, but it's difficult to use her because you often fall into this trap of you don't have very much reduction, or you don't have damage, or you're lacking in something.
Yeah.
Generally, most comps you'll find, or bruiser comps, will consist of like two tank slash soul weaver, plus two DPS, and then like a flex unit. And so if you pick Athletica, you're pretty much taking that kind of more flex unit.
Yeah.
That you have.
All right. So the second battle, first one went to Kia. Second battle starting. Pre-ban. Alright, so the pre-bans are done here. We got Alencia and Spectani again. Kayron again. And SSB.
Same first picks.
Okay.
But I expect that we'll see different picks from Zablo. We do at this point already.
Yeah. It's pretty much just a reverse order now.
Yeah, pretty much same units, but just on different sides now.
Yeah, I'll see how they use them. Are you kidding?
So
Whoa, wow, really? It is a mirror match-ish. So it chose
yeah,
the
well,
Zerato.
probably took the Zerato because you didn't want Kia to get Zerato, but I'm not sure about Zerato in this team because there's no debuff to speak of on Kia's side.
Yeah.
So Zerato is hard to he's hard to use outside of a debuff comp because his base stats are really low. He's very squishy. So to make him tanky, and he compared to most DPS, he doesn't have as much damage. Assuming that you make him like tanky or fast, he doesn't have nearly as much damage as other DPS can provide.
Yeah.
When he can't counter either.
What was Zerato's last awaken? I forgot.
I want to say it's crit, but I don't actually remember.
Oh, someone says on stream chat, Sleepy Slice says crit chance as well. Yeah, so crit chance it is. A Rob V. Okay.
So the only debuff that can land on Zerato out of Kia's team is MLKen's S3. And if he doesn't want to use it, he doesn't have to use it because he gets attack buff from Maid Chloe already. Of course, Maid Chloe can get banned, but if Maid Chloe left in, there's almost no reason for him to use MLKen S3 until he's sure he can just kill someone.
Yeah. It looks like... Yeah, if Kia was going to probably ban Ruel at this point.
Yufine.
Interesting.
I'm not sure about Yufine. He definitely obviously wants to one-shot. I think it's MLKen. Or someone else, but I honestly think the Tenebria pick may have been better because the Tenebria pick is very effective in Kia's team. Especially if you have Violin and you can strip away those Maid Chloe buffs.
Right.
I feel like a Tenebria pick might have necessitated a ban of Tenebria over SSB.
Well, he's swapping some imprint. That's all right. He's going all out.
Yeah. We'll see how effective this Yufine is in this case, but Yufine doesn't see too much use higher up either because she also runs into the problem of is a DPS that doesn't have anything to protect herself at all. And is relatively single target. which is sort of an issue when you have no protection either.
No immunity on that Yufine. But he didn't go for the provoke or anything. Interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't look like the Yufine's gonna get a turn. I don't know if this was a mistake because I assume he knows what how the units are built, and that Yufine is very, very slow. I don't think you can, unless you're using her with a pusher, I don't think you can use Yufine like this in RTA.
Yeah, yeah. Probably on a destruction set or attack set, something like that. But yeah, it's slower than the ammo can.
Yeah, which means zero speed at all.
Yeah. Probably destruction set. Most people have the free attack sets on their Yufine if they're using it, so it has some speed in there. Counter attack. Skill null's gone. Ooh, okay, right. So broke all the skill. No.
It's definitely very scary. Did he crit ammo? So he crit ammo can, which. Okay.
He has death buff, of course, but
Okay, we see the cleanse.
Ruel's pushed back. Probably either high effect Lilius or low effect resistance on the Ruel.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, Kayron is definitely very scary for Zoblu because Kayron will just keep whittling away at pretty much all of Zoblu's units, and there's not much you can do about it. So Zoblu definitely can't win the long run, because Ruel can't sustain Kayron's damage.
Yeah. Oh no, didn't kill it off.
So he decides to do the dual attack rather than provoke, because he could also have provoked the Ruel. Actually, was this the Ruel that was on potion, or was that last fight?
That was last fight.
Okay. So the other option was to prevent Ruel from reviving anyone.
Yeah. But I think Kia figured that there's an Aurea, so I think obviously you're probably gonna go for Yufine, but she's not gonna survive long.
He goes for he goes for FCC.
Interesting.
I think he realized that Yufine. Did Yufine ever get a turn at all?
It didn't.
So that means Yufine, if he decided to revive Yufine would be very probably would have gotten her turn immediately, I think.
Yeah, because by then she technically should have her CR up. So yeah, she would have got a turn there, but whether or not she was still strong enough to kill off. Whoa. Okay.
Yeah. So
one shot.
With the one shot of Zerato and the reviving down, I don't think that Zoblu has much of a chance at this point, because I don't even know if they can do enough damage to kill this Kayron, honestly.
Yeah, but he still has the Immortal too, because he extended that buff.
But once it wears off, he might not even die, because he gets the healing from Maid, and there's also Provoke on Ruel.
Yeah.
So it'd have to all come out of... FCC does do enough, at least on crits, so he might die soon.
Soul burn.
This FCC is gonna die right here, probably.
If he gets, especially if he gets lucky.
Turn.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yep.
Yeah. So now he gets double turn because you get the 50% push, and yep, you see the surrender out of Zoblu.
All right. That was 2 rounds there. Both went to Kia. Good job, guys. We're gonna be swapping over to the bracket, and thank you guys again for streaming the fights there, for Kia for setting up that backup. Okay, so next we have Booty Pop and Defsu. If you guys are ready, I do know that the time is pretty tight here. If you guys are ready for this, that'd be great. After that would be Tamomo versus Tatsuni.
So Zablu did say in the Discord that Yufin was a mispick. So
Oh, I see. Yeah. He said he misclicked the. Yeah, he misclicked. Okay, so Defsu is streaming. Okay, let me pop that up. Thanks, Defsu. Okay. All right, so just in time. I think the pre-bans are just about to come up. Perfect.
all right, so SSB and Royal ban, which usually that indicates that, well, I think both these sides do bruiser comp. I don't think anyone cleaves, so they're fine bans.
Yeah, Defsu also got to see Booty Pop fight Code. I think Booty Pop got Ruel both times. He got Ruel and DN on the first, and then the second one he got Ruel. I remember that.
So
I
we
think.
see Alencia, which is good into both these first two picks, but not too good into K-Rod. She does okay because again she's very tanky, but it's relatively neutral about with K-Rod because it doesn't. It's not like super good or super bad against K-Rod.
F Maya.
After Maya.
Hmm.
And Momo.
So far, very, very supportery and.
Yeah. This is kind of looking like the K-Ron ban.
Yeah.
From Defsu.
Yeah. So either Booty Pop gets maybe some kind of crazy single target damage. Otherwise, this might be
Kisei.
interesting. Maybe an
Kisei
Alencia
is
ban?
actually a pretty good pick into Defsu's team because he doesn't have very much AoE. He has the Alencia, but right now, if I were Booty Pop, I would ban the Alencia because that's not only a defense buff, but that's also their strip.
Yeah.
And some of their damage. And with this not Spectacular pick, so Spectacular would definitely been pretty good into this comp as well. But I think he wants Mei to guarantee that he has an attack buff. So
Right.
I think Booty Pop is definitely already committed to banning out the Alencia.
Mursa.
So I expect to see the Alencia ban from Booty Pop, and then from Defsu's side, I think he probably he's in a bad spot because both K-Ron and Kisei do a ton of AoE damage. If this Kisei has her S2 Molud, if you guys don't know, Kisei's S2 penetrates 60% defense and has scaling almost as good as Ludwig's S3. So he banned the Kisei.
Yeah.
Which means that he's looking to go into the K-Ron and hope that he can kill this K-Ron off very fast.
I wanted to see that Kisei, man. I really wanted to see that Kisei.
Kisei's good. She's a little bit hard to use because she relies on stealth, kind of like Akoli. Why Akoli's hard to use.
Yeah.
But at least she gets the barrier. But I would say Kisei's actually a very strong pick, and ever since her buff she has been. It's just nobody really has one invested.
Right.
And he's not exactly the tier of like SSB where she's like, you have to invest this unit. There's a lot of other DPS that you can use instead.
Yeah, okay, we got the resistance there. The Mercer does go, so, I mean, most likely try to force the Immortal on the K-Ron there.
Yeah, but the anti-crit, and this might be a more tanky K-Ron as well. So we'll have to see.
Right.
So I would say it's definitely not exactly looking very good for Defsu because Defsu, while he does technically have damage, he doesn't have nearly enough damage to burn through this team. And exactly.
Whoa!
So,
he got the hit on the Mercer though.
Yeah, he hit the Mercer, and the problem is that yes, you might have the dodge and you might have a blue unit like Momo, but when you're talking about letting Kron S1 over and over, one of them is going to hit.
Yeah.
And when it does hit, your entire team might just get wiped.
Yeah.
And I think he really needed to have the DPS to get Kron out of the picture pretty fast. And I don't think he does.
Yeah, and provoking Kron doesn't matter on this one either because oh, it's Moonlight Dreamblade too. F my provoked. Wondrous Potion Vial. Interesting.
Potion Vial.
Hmm.
So, in my opinion, I think if I had a maid, I would use Potion Vial. I think Potion Vial is a lot more obnoxious than Water's Origin, especially for whenever you have to go into like a Clury comp or any kind of CC really. It can make people waste their turns, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a good point. I never really thought of that. Mine is usually on Waters because I'm assuming that they want to kill her off ASAP, but I think a lot of people are going with crowd control.
Yeah, so I mean, the thing is that with Maid, is after she has 3s, there's actually not very much reason to kill her, for a while at least. So Water's Origin is a little bit hard to say. When they decide they want to kill her again, it's very, very good. But also, Water's Origin, Potion lets you kind of get away with having no resist as well.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. So that, whoa! That dual attack? What?
But I think this is pretty over because Momo can't sustain Kron's damage like this. And doesn't look like they're going to burn through Kron anytime soon. And when Battle Frenzy comes, this Bruiser Kron is going to do a lot more damage and just kind of one-shot the entire team.
Yeah. And he's just stacking the attack buffs.
Yeah.
I hadn't noticed that actually, but yeah. Just overlapping it so he has enough. Silence, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It looks like if that was a crit, it would have gotten him to 1 HP.
No, it was a crit. It was a crit. 4k crit. So either no damage or very tanky Kron.
My bad. I think then it's probably just a tanky Kron, given that he has him on Dreamblade as well.
Yeah, yeah. That's pretty cool. Is that hold on, is that a yield on Def Suit side or he wants to play it out? Oh my goodness. That yeah, well there goes 2. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's over there. All right, good job guys. Def Suit, nice try. Booty Pop gets 1. We have one more fight again. If Booty Pop gets it, he does move on to the semifinals. Very exciting.
One of the motivations to use a Kron as a bruiser like this is that then he becomes much more like an SSB, but obviously fire. But he just does a lot of damage over time consistently, and he's not so easy to kill if you get him pretty tanky.
That's very cool. I thought my counter Kron was big brain enough, but got much to learn from these guys.
Yeah, there's a like Bruiser Kron is getting relatively popular among higher tier players because
interesting.
When he's too squishy, the problem is against Bruiser team he gets taken to 1 HP and he dies.
Yeah.
Because yes, he has his immortal for 1 turn, but if the fight lasts like to multiple late frenzy, that 1 turn doesn't mean much in the long term.
Right, right. Yeah, because I think the power of Kron, like any buff giving him an AOE, yeah, that's yeah, 100%. That's it. Technically even more threatening than SSB, except without a death break.
So you notice, actually wait, did they ban a lens?
No, they banned Ruel and SSB. So
last match as well.
Yeah, I think so. Did. Yeah.
I think they did. Okay. Getting mixed up with the ban from the previous games.
I think it might have been Booty Pop banned Alencia. I'm not quite sure, but Ruel ban from Defsu was the exact same. Yeah.
So we see Mursa. I am not the biggest fan of Mursa except for into a Cleavy team, because the problem with Mursa, which isn't so much a problem here because at least it's Kron, is that her cooldowns are very long. And if nobody hits her, she doesn't do anything for like 4 turns.
Right.
I think that's her SP cooldown.
Right.
And it being an S3, as soon as she gets hit, she pretty much just dies.
Yeah. Oh man, we got to see that Kisei, man. I want to see that Kisei, man. Booty Pop's got to bring some level of okay, interesting. Momo again. Okay, that was a quick. That was a quick ban.
The DN ban. I would say we know the Keiron has Dream Blade, so he can get attack buff that way. Tenebria automatically gets it from S3, and if this Kisei's on Alexa, Kisei can also potentially have attack buff. So, we'll have to see. But I think the DN ban was a pretty good choice in terms of last time we saw that he couldn't burn through the team at all.
Yeah. Wow, that's a really fast Robbie.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Booty Pop is going for a fast. Whoa, what?
You only get the kill. When you're that fast, it's hard to get the damage stats.
Yeah.
But the main thing is that there's Aureus, and that's what saved Kisei there.
Right. Whew. Well, now she's in stealth, so.
Alright. So
Resist.
So it's portrait, if you noticed, on Kisei.
Right.
So there will be no attack buff on Kisei.
Yeah, most people do run a Lexus basket, right? Just RNG it.
Well, Kisei's not used very frequently, so it's hard to say what most people run.
True.
If I were using Kisei, I would probably use Alexis Basket.
Yeah.
It also could be that he doesn't have a free Alexis Basket. Like, they may be used on, I don't know if he has RB or some other thief. He might be using it on someone else.
Good point, yeah.
So, this Tenebria, I think he had it on Crown, didn't he? I think we saw, because we saw yesterday's code.
Last time,
It was on Crown. So we might see some stuns here.
Yeah, it is.
See the A-Robbie stun.
Yeah.
And defense break and everything. So this is really scary for A-Robbie.
Yeah, that's a pretty tanky Keiron, has to be. 12k HP, I'm assuming at least 1200 defense, maybe even more.
Yeah, 12.5k HP on a thief is really hard to reach because... Actually, no. My mistake. Thieves actually have decent HP usually. They have very low defense.
Yeah. Okay, that death break is gone.
So the defense buff is going to might be the difference. It's huge, I guess, for Defsu because it's letting him actually kind of sustain for a while.
Didn't crit, and
to see how much this. He probably will decide to. He's at S1.
Kill off the Momo.
Kill off this Momo. If this Momo dies, which it probably will.
Yeah, I mean all three, except it will. I'm pretty sure it will. And it went with Kisei, yeah. So
there goes Momo, and now that there's no sustain on Defsu's side, and he has a non-Aureus Crow, which really sucks because he needs Crow to ult early. And with Booty Pop knowing that there's no Aureus on Crow essentially doesn't do anything except for defense buff.
Right. And then we know it's not a counter Robbie either. So
yeah.
Oh my goodness, and they crit.
So that again, this is why Mursa against Bruisers is kind of sketchy because it's very RNG, and she has 3-star stats.
Right.
So he got the miss now, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, and he uses revive too quick.
Interesting, so he doesn't decide to kill off Kisei. I guess he's hoping he can with Crow, just like hitting normally.
Right.
I don't think this A-Robbie's gonna live though for
Keiron's S3.
Turn.
Yeah, no, even Spec 10 he could put them into stun and stuff. So it did crit both, speed down on both. Yeah, I think it's over. Yeah. And Keiron will crit the ice. It will, I will. It just always happens. Let's just see it happen. Yeah, alright. Okay. GG guys, good job. Good. Whoa, wait. It's not over.
It's totally sacrifice.
Right. No worries.
Makes a difference.
Yeah. Has he done his S3 yet? No, right?
No, he hasn't.
Okay. Oh,
Oh,
but
he's dead.
Yeah, that burned.
That shield. When you burn Kisei, Kisei had like a 2.8 multiplier on S1. It's insane. That's the value of S3s on other units. So Kisei essentially has the strongest S1 of all units. Assuming you're running the Poison. Those are very common in RTA.
Mine is actually invested now. I don't feel so bad about it. I'm probably gonna look for gear for her. All right, so
Yeah.
guys, we do have one last fight. Tomomo versus Tatsu. If you guys are ready, we're ready for you guys. Okay, wait. Okay, we got Tatsu's. All right, so let's go. Okay, so I have your feeds up, I think. Just waiting on your black screen here. Okay, so Tomomo is doing Arena Rush Hour. He's in the Arena match right now. He says 1 minute. So for the guys waiting on the stream, this is the final fight, quarterfinals for tonight, and then we'll see who is matched up for the semifinals, especially the second round here. Tatsu stopped the stream. I guess he's waiting. Okay, maybe he's gonna wait.
Yeah, I would say if you ever invested in the Kisei, because she came out a long time ago, and I know a lot of people did for Wyvern, I would say you should definitely gear her up so you can use her for RTA, because while she's definitely not the unit you're gonna pick all the time, RTA is really about having a lot of different units, and she does have a place in terms of when she would be picked.
Yeah. Okay, so they're working out some things here. Okay, got it, guys. Yeah, mine's almost maximal. Yeah, and yes, I did use her for Wyvern 11 before Luna came out. But then she's like been gearless for the longest time. I have heard like Panshui and like others use her to like pretty effective degrees. So now just seeing this, I think I'm pretty convinced. Okay, so
yeah, I mean,
yep.
I was gonna say the people that have her built, obviously you can use her. But if you don't have her built already, she's a little bit. If you don't particularly like Kisei, she's a little bit hard to say if you want to bola her, because of all the DPS or just in general units you could build, she is a bit more niche and a little bit harder to use. Like like Melissa, for example, is used in a lot more situations than Kisei is. As a DPS, you need to put a lot of molas into those units, so it's hard to say like if you have a Kisei you should invest in her, because she isn't frequently used enough. Yeah, I would say to invest to justify like plus 15 or something like that.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know if I would still plus 15 her. I think she's at plus 12 right now.
I would say actually most important molas for her is obviously the S1, because a lot of times you pick her for the S1, but then after that S2.
Okay.
The S3 damage usually isn't actually very important, especially because if you don't run Alexas, which you may or may not, or if it doesn't proc and you have a different attack buffer, you don't actually really rely on S3 to do too much damage.
Right.
It's more to get the stealth, so that way she can't be hit, and her S2 is buffed.
Right.
Alright, so we see Alencia from Tatsu.
Double ban on the Basar.
Yep. I think Tatsu banned Basar yesterday as well. I actually know. I know he did. I think because I remember in our guild they were talking about you should not ban Basar, so that way you can pick you could pick ambitious Tywin and throw him at
Make him actually usable.
Because Tatsu has a very good ambitious Tywin.
That's true. Yeah. Why is he setting himself up for failure? Come on, Tatsu. All right. Interesting. Okay, so C Arm in third pick into that team, knowing that Alencia was picked. That's interesting.
I think with having made, he might just have already decided he's gonna ban Alencia.
Yeah. This is round 1 again for Tatsu versus Tomomo.
You remember, Tatsu's A-Ravi does a lot of damage. It's very, very well built.
Yeah, but does Tomomo know that though? Does he know that? I don't know. I mean, yeah, Spectani and A-Ravi, they're... What? What happened? What?
Did he DC?
I think he DC'd. DC'd.
Yeah.
Okay. If you guys want to try to reset that. I think that's Tomomo. Yeah, he's been on red bar. Actually, I could see that on screen, yeah. Yeah, boosted easy win. Easy win. No, we're gonna... I think so. Same picks. Okay. If you guys remember your drafts, just do that. Tomomo said his game was stuck, so let's see. It was on red bar though. I was noticing that. I'm like, it's gonna drop. I've got many a win getting the opponent, and this is like competitive, trying to climb the ranks, and they dropped out, and I'm like, yes, one step closer to Spectani's skin.
Okay, those of you that are worried about decay and like not doing RTA because of it, I would say you might as well, if you want to play RTA, that is, you could do it now because assuming decay works properly, which I know it's buggy. Some people are saying that they don't decay if they play mock battles. I don't know if that's true. But regardless, if it works properly, and you're concerned with just staying in Masters, your decay should stop as soon as you drop out of Masters. So at worst case, you'll be like gold 1550 points or higher, depending on exactly what point value we're at. So I wouldn't worry if you're not really concerned about keeping a high rank. I wouldn't worry too much about decay if you just want Masters with the skin.
Yeah, J-Babe says Masters is super easy, but J-Babes, you have to remember not everybody is a legend player, right? But yeah, that's a good tip though from Melanie. All right, pre-ban. Oh, I don't need to block it. They already know. Okay, so yeah, if you guys can choose the same picks, that'd be great. Hopefully, Tomomo does not drop out. This is the last match for the night.
I mean, last set.
Yeah, last set. Yep. CC Lee, I read that, man. Okay, anyways, yeah, so Cleary was next on Tomomo's side. If he didn't remember, hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, there you go. All right, and Tatsu did finish off his picks, and the last one we had yet to see what Tomomo had in mind. All right, so we got the band coming in.
SSB pick and RB. So if Tatsu's Spectre Tenebria is built like a standard Spectre Tenebria and not very tanky,
yeah,
it's not looking very good for Tenebria at least.
Yeah.
I think what we might see, I feel like Tomo is either gonna ban out the Lencia because of the strip, probably the Lencia, or if not the Lencia, then the
A-Ravi. Oh, the DN, you think? Oh, okay.
Yeah, for the attack buff, getting rid of the attack buff.
Okay, we do have our bans in. So SSB is out, and then Alencia is out. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I think SSB ban was kind of expected, given that he had Spectre Tenebria. I think that's worse, honestly, than
RB.
RB.
Yep.
Because if you get a defense break, the sheep pretty much just dies.
Right.
So this is really unfortunate speed tuning because two people are going to lose it instantly. The invincibility.
Yeah. Who's he going to try to provoke? Maybe DN? But it doesn't really matter at this point. I guess DN. No, he went for A-Ravi.
A-Ravi. He's hoping he can one-shot Z-Ravi.
Huh.
But I don't think RB has the damage on S3 to do it. Okay, so we're going to see the S3, probably just a cycle. While he can't cleanse the attack or the hit down before they go, he will get to cleanse stuff before before Tomo gets his turn.
Yeah. Oh, that was
So he got
close.
dual attack.
Well, he got
but it's
the
okay
two.
right now because it's the revive buff. So remember, if RB dies right now, he doesn't get CR.
Right. True. True.
Stripping the attack buff by killing him is fine.
Yeah, unless he's on, let's see what he's on. Maybe Alexis? No. Not yet.
Okay.
So he probably would do the barrier right now, would he not? Yeah,
he's
to
gonna
get
do
rid of
barrier
the
to
death
just
break.
cleanse.
Yeah. Get rid of death break blind.
So I got rid of blind on both of them. She's still defense broken, but I don't think. I mean, even if he crits without the attack buff, there's no way that RB kills off or Arabi with this S1.
Yeah. All right, here was the first counterattack. 5 point. Ooh, that's hard. With the damage mitigation, depending on how tanky that F clear is. Oh, got the stun.
He has to kind of hope that he doesn't kill Zarbi. It's not the worst thing in the world, but I don't think he wants to kill Zarbi at this point.
Yeah. Oh!
Dual attack?
Dual attack. Okay, that clearly is almost out. The provoke is gone. He keeps hitting the right ones. Oh yeah! I remember! Counter DN!
Yeah,
right.
It looks like this Chloe's gonna die soon. I don't think she's close to her S3.
No. Oh wow. That counter DN ran really doing some work.
DN's S1 pushes a ton, actually. So counter DN does work, but then oftentimes she's relatively slower. You know, counter is not stats. So in terms of her being fast or slow, she's definitely on the slower side. Especially if you still want resist and everything else.
Yeah.
So RB outsped the Spectre Teamir, which kind of sucks for Tatsu.
Yeah.
I think he was hoping to be able to kill off this RB.
Yeah, he has to go for
knocked
the
off two.
Yeah. But still at this point he's still pretty safe because that and he could soul burn too.
Yeah, he can soul burn. He'll lose attack buff. But
whoa, I'm surprised. Oh wow.
So they're all dead. At this point it's definitely over for Tomo.
Nice.
So,
GG.
When you have a pretty tanky team that can deal with RB, generally once he goes and he S3s, so like either you kill him at the beginning before he S3s, so that way he doesn't get double S3.
Yeah.
Or if he's already used S3, that is a lot.
Yeah.
But you can just leave him alive because RB S1 isn't that scary. If there's another priority target that you need to kill, you can kill them first and just leave RB alive.
Right.
If you're able to tank him out.
Oh, that's really cool. Yeah, that A Robbie, man. Yeah, the people on the stream. Yeah, we can't leak the stats, but hopefully Tetsu will let me count review him again in the future. Some very cool stuff. Yeah, Bish, you got it, man. Got it. Thanks. I did.
To see
yep.
The ambitious Tywin. Tatsu's not looking to ban Basar.
Yeah, he's looking for something else here. Whoa, he almost... That would have been funny to show on stream.
Tatsu almost actually banned normal Clury.
Yeah.
But, but Tomo still bans Basar, so... I guess we're not gonna see the ambitious Tywin unless he just wants to put it in anyways. So you see the DN first pick.
Yeah, that DN is too good, man. Man.
And we see Ari from Tatsu this time.
Yeah. Honestly, sometimes I really think that the guys on the in the tournament are showcasing heroes more so than actually competing.
I don't remember if Tatsu uses Keiron, but the way Tomo has picked makes Keiron very scary right now. Because he's picked a green unit and two not damage, like, and light units. So that means Keiron is actually very scary into Tomo's team if Tatsu uses Keiron at all.
No, but then Tomomo heard us probably, and then took that Keiron there.
Yeah,
But
so
Tomomo's
Keiron's
Keiron's good. We saw it.
I suspect that well, I don't know if we'll see the DN ban because he does have Alencia, but Alencia could get banned. But Alencia aside, otherwise Tomo would want to get rid of the DN. He either I think wants to have DN, or wants to get rid of DN, or have Alencia. But it's hard for him to tell, which one. So he bans the DN anyways, because I think he realized that that's attack buff for everyone.
Yeah.
And the anti-crit, and it's really scary. He can't. I think he can't risk leaving the DN possibly in without Alencia.
Yeah. He's really fast too.
Yep. So we see the Keiron not get his greater attack, so this shouldn't kill, I think. Especially because it's a fast one.
Silence though.
Silence. The problem is that this kind of fast Keiron is not what you want into what Tatsu has. You want a damaged one if you're right into this kind of team. In general, for those of you that might be wondering about like whether you should build a fast Keiron or a more damaging Keiron, the fast Keirons become very, very niche. You can only really use them as an anti-cleave because they don't do enough into bruisers. Especially if you're running the Silence S3, which isn't very useful into bruisers.
Yeah.
Especially because a lot of them often have immunity anyways. I would say, unfortunately, he requires investment, but A-State is just a superior version of fast Keiron, essentially. But as a DPS, he also needs investment, so it's up to you whether or not you want to build your Keiron as fast.
What do you consider as a fast Keiron? Like, we're talking 200, 220 plus, or are you talking about like a 170, just a speed set?
I mean like above 230 probably.
Okay, I see.
I think no matter what Keiron you have, you should always have a lot of damage. If you're able to make it fast,
he got
great.
lucky, so lucky. He had the hit down.
That's what happens to fast Keiron is the problem. He S3s, he doesn't do too much damage, and then he usually dies, and then he gets another turn and he actually dies. But we'll see. He does have the revive.
Yeah, and he can extend this one for sure.
It's possible he won't kill, but probably will kill.
Yeah, and it's not. I don't think so. Not like. Whoa. Okay, well. Oh wow, that's a lot of damage. That one shot that C arm in there. I mean, with an Aureus, I guess, but. Yeah,
this S3 means that the Keiron that's so fast is probably gonna outspeed the rest of Tomo's team, I think.
You mean Tatsu's?
No, Tomomo.
Oh.
It's not fast enough. Never mind. So he'll be able to knock off a little bit.
Okay, Tatsu is RNG carry, man. That dual attack into that C arm is really useful there.
He knocks off the RB.
Yeah.
And then he's probably. So he's okay with risking giving Mind's Eye. He hits, so it doesn't matter if Mind's Eye or not.
Wow. Wow, okay, RNG, man. I think RNG is definitely on his side. Okay, he's got the death buff up now.
Yeah.
Broke the skill now. He's gonna go for that, kill out that S10.
Alright, so the thing is that A-Ravi... Well, I guess the Keiron's so fast that he'll get another turn before A-Ravi does, but the A-Ravi isn't gonna die, and the A-Ravi can revive. Will this Spectre Tenebria live is the question.
Yeah. Wow, Shetty, and yeah. Okay.
And now, unfortunately, he doesn't actually want to kill Keiron with this. He wants Ravi, but it probably doesn't matter in the end. I think he should wait until the defense buff is down, but we'll see if.
I think he's confident with his damage. There is no damage mitigation. Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Wow, that was very, very. That was very good. Very cool. Very exciting. Thank you guys for doing that. So that is 2-1 for Tatsuni. So unfortunately, Tomomo, good job, but unfortunately that you are knocked out at this point. Just reading the chat. Okay, so that is it for this for tonight. Thank you guys for being here. Next time when we do this, Kia Soul versus S4 TV, man, seeing S4 climb, I'm pretty confident S4 can do some work to Kia here. So hopefully Kia brings his A game. Booty Pop versus Tatsuni, that's gonna be very interesting as well. Both in Trap House, both very good performances all around. Although I think Tatsu is more confident in terms of drafting, less damage mitigation and support. But we'll see that in the semifinals, and then we'll run the finals for that. So I'm gonna end this for the video recording. If you guys have Discord, check out the Discord server. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe to YouTube if you haven't. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.